KAZOO Outdoors Camping Tent provides spacious and durable tents with enough features. Setup was fast and easy, it could be done within 3 minutes by 2 persons. This outdoor camping tent has a spacious room, 95-inch, 86-inch, 57-inch, and vestibule to make it perfect as a family tent. It could bring you a perfect experience in your tour for camping, hiking, fishing, or relaxing. We try our best to offer you an ideal durable family tent. Check the link in the description below to get the most updated price in real time. You never know when these things might go on sale. What makes this product a smarter choice? Number 1. KAZOO Outdoor Camping Tent consists of 2 functional layers. The liner is made of B3 mesh and 190T breathable polyester. Rainfly is made of 210T rip stop polyester. We use the best materials to offer you a max durability tent. This outdoor camping tent has passed the waterproof test with a rating above 3,000 mm, all seams taped with waterproof. Among all the family tents on the market, we are the one who focuses on high performance in extreme weather conditions. Number 2. KAZOO Outdoor Camping Tent has 2 doors and 2 windows to provide excellent ventilation. We design a porch to offer you a comfortable outdoor camping tent. The front door could be supported to make a sunshade, and the footprint is included in the porch area. As a comfortable family tent, it works well on summer beaches, campsites, or just in your backyard barbecue party. Number 3. KAZOO tents are 100% inspected before delivery. We have 2 major series, the Camping Tent Series and the Backpacking Tent Series. The camping tent is designed with a high-volume hub to maximize strength and increase living space by using the best materials and techniques. The backpacking tent focuses on the ultimate performance such as lightweight, eco-friendly, super sturdy, and ultra-weatherproof. We offer 2 years warranty. And so much more.
This is the Eureka Midori 2-person backpacking tent. It balances weight, durability, and price. This is the tent for a couple who backpacks a few times per year and can also be found car camping in late spring, summer, or fall. It sets up in a snap, the mesh in the body is breathable, and you can hunker down under the durable and waterproof rainfly if the forecast calls for rain. It's freestanding, so finding a good campsite takes no time at all, and the 2 doors mean you don't have to climb over your partner to exit the tent. To set it up, find a good spot and stake out all 4 corners. Take the 2 main poles and put the ends into the 4 grommets. Snap the clips onto the poles and use the 3rd pole to expand the ceiling. To deploy the rainfly, find one of the vestibule doors and toss the other side over the tent. Clip all corners together, stake out the vestibules, and you're almost done. I would suggest always using the lines and stakes that are provided with the tent because it's going to give more support and structure. The guy lines will make the fabric tight, so if it rains, water will bead up and run right off. If you stake out the webbing loops on the bottom of the fly, you will have maximum breathability, which will work together with the fly vent up top. You can roll both vestibules open for a cool breeze, or zip them up tight for protection from wind and rain. I love 2-door backpacking tents because either each person gets their own gear storage, or you can pile all the gear in one vestibule and leave the other as an entryway. That way, you're not stepping all over your gear when you get in and out of the tent. There's plenty of room in here for 2 backpackers who are not afraid to be close to one another. This would also be a suitable option for a solo backpacker who likes to sprawl out. Eureka is serious about their bathtub-style floor. The material here is durable and waterproof, so you are protected from splashes from rain and groundwater. The pockets inside keep small gear up off the ground, and the included gear loft is a great spot to keep your headlamp close at hand. It's simple to set up, easy on the wallet, and versatile for camping and backpacking. It's the Midori 2-person tent by Eureka.
Folks, what I have here is the most popular tent being sold on Amazon. This is their best seller. This is number 1. This is the Coleman Skydome 2-person tent. And with this episode, we're beginning a 4-part series where we take this tent, we put it to the test, and we find out, is this worthy of being the #1 best-selling tent on Amazon? This is a preview. Then there will be a before you buy episode, which is all about the setup process. How easy, how complex is it? The 3rd part is a test night episode. We take this tent out into some nasty conditions. We test it for waterproofness, ventilation, condensation control, and so on. And then finally, we have the last episode, and that will be my full agenda-free review of this product. When it comes to the dimensions of the storage bag, it is 23 inches by 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. To start off here, let's do a component breakdown of this tent. Warranty information on the inside. There's setup instructions as well. You receive the poles, the tent stakes, the fly, and the tent body. And what is this? You get something else, but I'm not entirely sure what this is, to be honest with you. We will have to come back to this in just a minute. I'm not sure what this is. As you all can see here, the tent is unzipped. Here's a pro tip for you all. Go ahead and zip that up, close it up. That way, nothing can crawl inside of your tent. Spiders, ants, ticks, and so on. As I set up the Skydome tent, I will be going over the stats concerning this shelter. Here are the poles for the tent. They are made from fiberglass. There are 2 long poles for the body and a shorty, and that's for the fly. The first stat that I will go over is price. At the time of filming, $50 for the dark navy color that you see here. I owe no one anything. My allegiance is to you all. I share information, my thoughts, my experiences, and that is it. And if you want to support a channel that is agenda free, all you have to do is hit the thumbs up. It helps a ton. All right, everyone, that is the Coleman Skydome tent. That is almost a tongue twister. Because of editing, you're not going to see me fumble that, but I have, trust me. Say that a million times. Coleman Skydome tent. Coleman whatever. This has been part 1, part 2 coming up next week. Make sure to comment down below if you have purchased this tent, if you've had any hands-on experience with it. Make sure to share your thoughts. Strength and honor, everyone. Take care. See you.
Alright, so to get things started, let's take out all the components out of the stuff sack, lay it out on the table so you guys can see what comes with this tent, and then let's talk about some of the technical specs. So I'm going to open up the bag, lay everything out here. So right off the top, we do have a footprint. Now this tent does have an external footprint, which is a huge bonus in a lot of backpacking tents nowadays. Often you'll find these as a separate purchase. This comes with the tent, so really great added value to the tent. Here I've got the tent body. Now before I unroll this, I just want to show you guys the size of this. So not very big at all. It is a very compressible tent. I know it looks big in the stuff sack, but that's just because everything's bound up in there. If you were to pack this in your backpack separate as I do, it actually goes in there very, very small. So this is the tent body. We then have the tent poles. Reaching down in here, I've got the tent fly. Set that off to the side. And then we have a bag of guy lines and tent pegs. So let's get everything laid out here, go through each individual item out of the bag so you guys can actually see what we've got here, and then I want to cover the tech specs. Okay, so getting started, here we have all the tent pegs. These are a nice kind of gunmetal finish. They do have a little bit of cordage on the end so you can retrieve them out of the ground, and they're a standard Y stake. I want to say about 6 inches in length. We've got more than enough for the tent and the guy lines and everything that you need right there. So we'll push those off to the side. We then have the aluminum poles. Now this is a 2-pole system, or sorry, a 1-pole system, but it branches off into 2 legs. So this is a very unique pole structure, and you guys will see what I'm talking about when we do set the tent up. But you'll notice that it is color-coded, and this color-coded pole does coordinate with the tent and the footprint. We then have the footprint over here. Now I'm not going to open this up now because it is very basic. D-shaped zipper, so it does unzip in a D shape, stopping here with a toggle. I've got loads of room inside of here. There is a plastic hook up top, so if you do need to hang a headlamp or a lantern, you can do so. And then we do have 2 gear pockets just behind my head, right up in this area, quite up high, so you can put a toque, some mittens, a headlamp, again, whatever you need to store up there, you can do so. And I've got quite a bit of room inside. This is a very small 1-person tent with the slanted sides, but it does save weight and it does save bulk in material. However, there is still enough room when you're laying down inside of the tent. As you can see right now, I'm sitting up and I've got loads of room inside of here to throw on a jacket, get my shoes off, whatever I need to do, I can get done inside of here. And it's really not that bad. It's actually quite nice.
This is the Eureka Midori 2-person backpacking tent. It balances weight, durability, and price. This is the tent for a couple who backpacks a few times per year and can also be found car camping in late spring, summer, or fall. It sets up in a snap, the mesh in the body is breathable, and you can hunker down under the durable and waterproof rainfly if the forecast calls for rain. It's freestanding, so finding a good campsite takes no time at all, and the 2 doors mean you don't have to climb over your partner to exit the tent. To set it up, find a good spot and stake out all 4 corners. Take the 2 main poles and put the ends into the 4 grommets. Snap the clips onto the poles and use the 3rd pole to expand the ceiling. To deploy the rainfly, find one of the vestibule doors and toss the other side over the tent. Clip all corners together, stake out the vestibules, and you're almost done. I would suggest always using the lines and stakes that are provided with the tent because it's going to give more support and structure. The guy lines will make the fabric tight, so if it rains, water will bead up and run right off. If you stake out the webbing loops on the bottom of the fly, you will have maximum breathability, which will work together with the fly vent up top. You can roll both vestibules open for a cool breeze or zip them up tight for protection from wind and rain. I love 2-door backpacking tents because either each person gets their own gear storage or you can pile all the gear in one vestibule and leave the other as an entryway. That way you're not stepping all over your gear when you get in and out of the tent. There's plenty of room in here for 2 backpackers who are not afraid to be close to one another. This would also be a suitable option for a solo backpacker who likes to sprawl out. Eureka is serious about their bathtub-style floor. The material here is durable and waterproof, so you are protected from splashes from rain and groundwater. The pockets inside keep small gear up off the ground, and the included gear loft is a great spot to keep your headlamp close at hand. It's simple to set up, easy on the wallet, and versatile for camping and backpacking. It's the Midori 2-person tent by Eureka. Thanks for watching. If you have additional questions about the gear you just saw, please feel free to visit backcountryedge.com and get in touch with me or one of our other gear specialists. We also have technical specs about that gear on the product pages of our website, and oftentimes we have bonus videos. If you like our channel, please subscribe.
Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So the folks at MSR were kind enough to send me one of their Hubba NX 2-person backpacking tents so I could show it to you. And we are here in the Survival on Purpose high-tech outdoor studio. We're going to take a look at that right now, if we can get it done before the sun goes down. This is going to be one of those let's do it for the first time together videos on purpose, just to see how simple this thing is to set up. Now, I recommend always checking out all your gear you're going to take out in the wild. Before you go, make sure you know how to operate it, to set it up, to use it, or whatever the case may be. But I do think for a video like this, it is sometimes useful to do this together for the first time. That way we can just see how simple it really is, because I haven't had a chance to practice if there's any tricky parts or anything like that. We'll just cut to the chase and do it right together. So again, they were kind enough to send me the tent. They also were kind enough to send me the footprint that goes with the tent. So what we're going to do is we'll set this thing up and then we'll talk about the specs. And the sun is going down, so that'll be a good test. So let's get to doing some of that tent stuff. This first thing we'll do is we'll open up the footprint, and I recommend, if possible, always get a footprint for your tent, because it just really does a good job of protecting the tent. And in this case, it also gives you a couple of really super lightweight setup options too. You can go ultralight, featherlight with a footprint. This one comes with a built-in stuff sack, so the bag is already attached to it. And then we'll open it up. You'll notice also on the corners, it's not just a piece of nylon. This thing actually has grommets that you can set up the poles in the footprint and just use the rain fly without the tent for a really ultralight shelter setup. So we're going to go ahead and spread this out. So you can see this, the wind's blowing a little bit, so Not going to make this too much of a Laurel and Hardy episode here, or Three Stooges, or whatever your preferred comedy team is. I could get political here, but I'm not going to. So next thing I want to show you, this thing comes in a very nice compression stuff sack. So it's got some nice little buckles here. Open those up, and then there's a because it's self-supporting the way the frame is made, you can go very lightweight and use just the footprint and the rainfly, or even just the rainfly, and really save weight, but still have a pretty good protection from the elements. So a lot of good options and choices here. Now the price on this thing is around the $300 mark, and the footprints are around the $50 mark. So it's not a low budget tent. It's kind of one of those things where you might wince a little when you buy it, but you never ever regret it once you have it. So anyway, I'll quit rambling now over this really cool tent. That's the Hubba Hubba NX from the folks at MSR. Once again, thanks to the folks at MSR for sending me this so I can show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't done so, I'll put out a new video every Friday, every Saturday, a new Shade Saturday video, and usually several others throughout the week. If you like this kind of video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let Google know you do. And as always, thank you so very much for supporting this channel by doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I usually put links to the gear I review in the description, and you can always go to survivalonpurpose.com/Amazon, and anything you buy helps support the channel. You can also help support the channel and give yourself a little treat by checking out the free 1-month subscription to audible.com, and you get a free audiobook. Just click on the link below, and that helps you and helps support the channel. And I really appreciate it. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared.